Plead no contest.
No contest? Okay, Mr. Patel, the fine and court cost is $284. You were traveling too fast to take defensive driving. So the only other thing I can offer you is what's called a deferred disposition, but the fees are $334. And you would have to take a defensive driving class as a condition of the deferral. So you can either just pay the fine of $284,
Okay.
or you can possibly be deferred and try to keep it off your record, but you're going to have to go 6 months without any other tickets.
Okay. So can you explain me that? So if I pay the fine, $284, and if not, then I have to take a class and I have to take 6 months. I do not have to get in ticket. That's
Be on
it.
probation, yes, sir.
So I will not be able to drive, or I will
You
be.
can drive. You just, if you get any tickets in that 6-month period, then you lose the probation and it'll go on your record.
Okay. So do I have to select now, or I can do it later?
Well, we'd like to get it handled today.
Okay. So that will be off my records if I.
If you go 6 months without any other citations and you complete a defensive driving class, then it would not go on your record. Yes, sir.
Okay. So yes, I would certainly do that. Do I have to pay for that?
Yeah, it's $334 for the deferral fees, and then it's you have to also take the defensive driving class, and
which also costs.
I'm not sure, $25 to $30 to take the defensive driving class.
Okay. So how long it will be on my record for if I pay for it?
I'm not sure. At least for 5 or 6 years.
Okay. I think I would take the. I'll take the defensive driving and also do the second option.
Okay, are you able to pay the $334 today, Mr. Patel?
Yes, sir. Is the defensive driving class, do I have to take it online, or do I have to go to some class and do that?
Most everybody does it online.
Okay, sounds good. And I will drive safely. I will do so.
Okay, we've got your driver's license and proof of insurance, so.
Yes, sir. Is there a time frame I have to pay the quote, or?
The $334, well, you just said a minute ago you could pay it today.
Okay.
And after we get through talking, I'm going to have you talk to Z.
Okay.
And she will take your payment by phone.
Okay.
And then the only other thing, Mr. Patel, is at the end of the 6 months, we're going to have another Zoom hearing.
Oh, do we?
So I can make sure you haven't had any other tickets.
Okay, sounds good. And that would be just, and that will be taking off my records after 6 months?
Yeah, but if you get any tickets, then you're going to lose the probation. It's going to go on your record.
And how, on the same ticket, or do I have to, if I get another ticket in 6 months, what type?
If you get another ticket in 6 months, you're going to have to deal, and not just in Live Oak. If you get one in Austin or San Marcos or wherever you are.
And it will lose my driving license?
I don't know. I don't know what your driving history looks like.
Okay. I think this is my
got one ticket. It's not going to, if this is your only ticket, it's not going to affect your driver's license.
Okay.
May affect your insurance rates.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Patel, you're gonna see a prompt on your screen to go into a breakout room, and you're gonna talk to Z there and she'll take your payment.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Drive carefully.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna see a prompt on your screen that says, join breakout room. Hello, who's on the phone, please? I don't know what's going on here.
Hello.
Hello, can you tell me who I'm talking to, please?
Yes, my name is Abigail Patino.
Okay, Ms. Patino. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Patino, are you able to do video or just audio?
We can go ahead and do video.
Why don't we try to do that?
Okay. I tried to meet it. Well, I put up the meeting earlier, so it's just that I'm waiting on the host.
And this is the judge, so if you can't do video, that's fine. I can just talk to you on your phone.
Okay. Can we go ahead and do that?
Ma'am?
Can we go ahead and just do it over the phone?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Ms. Patino,
Okay.
are you going to tell me the truth to the questions I ask you?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Ms. Patino, you're charged with failure to maintain financial responsibility and also possession of drug paraphernalia. Do you understand what you're charged with in each case?
Yes.
In each case, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
To the offense of failure to maintain financial responsibility or no insurance, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
To the possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead?
Also no contest.
Do you have insurance now?
I do not. I was kind of relying on my mother with that, but recently, turning 22, she did take that privilege away from me, and I do not have the funds to get insurance for my vehicle at the time.
Well, the fine in court cost is $335 for the no insurance case. So it might be a good idea for you to get insurance, be cheaper than having to pay the courts
Yeah.
anytime you get
Yeah,
caught.
of course. Of course, yeah. Like I said, it was a privilege I had previously, so there's something I'm having to experience myself as a young adult. But yes, I understand the thing with no insurance.
Are you able to pay the $335 today?
I'm not. I'm currently not working, but I do have high hopes for some applications that I put out a few weeks ago. But I'm currently not working, so I actually would not be able to make any payments today.
Okay, well, I can give you 30 days to pay it. If you can't pay it in full, you'll need to contact the court, and they'll work with you to put a payment plan together.
Okay.
And then on the possession of drug paraphernalia, I can consider probating you on that. Well, first of all, is this your first drug-related offense?
And Live Oak, I want to say yes. And other counties like Bear County or anything, I was never convicted guilty or found guilty of anything.
Well, I'm not talking about just Live Oak. I'm talking about if you were in Wyoming and had a drug offense.
Not in any other states, not whatsoever. The only thing that I would have close to that would be dismissed charges that I have in Bear County, and that one was, I'm not even too sure what the charge was, but yeah, my lawyers did get that one dismissed. But other than that, in Texas and outside of Texas, I don't have any type of drug related.
Were you put on probation and that's how you got it dismissed?
No, sir. I hired some lawyers. I'm not too sure what the lawyer did exactly, but yeah, somehow he got it taken care of.
Hey, could you pass a drug test today?
Today, if I could pass one.
Could you pass a drug test today?
I don't believe so. Just by some environments, I guess you could say I've been in, or any type of medications that I've had to take prior to the holiday season. But no, I'm not going to promise that I would be able to pass a drug test today.
Okay. Okay, well, fine and court cost is $285 on that case. And the same thing, I'll give you 30 days to get it paid. If you can't pay it in full in 30 days, you need to contact the court. I know it's a lot of money. But if you don't contact the court after you get if you don't contact the court and stay in touch with us, then warrants will issue for you, and we don't want that to happen. So make sure you stay in touch.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm going to flip you in to talk to Z in a minute, and she's going to get your phone number and a good email address for you so that we can send you some paperwork, all right?
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, thank you. Don't hang up. Okay, we're going to send you in to talk to Z in just a second.
No problem. Thanks.
Thank you. We still got 18 in the waiting room. Hey, Vic, who else you got? Larissa Gallegos. Hey, Ms. Gallegos, you need to unmute yourself, please.
There, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mhm.
They were trying to pull your file.
Judge,
Yes?
she shouldn't be logged on. She paid for her deferred disposition. She's on deferred.
Okay. When did that happen?
Let me look real quick. December 31st, she paid it online, which kind of messed up everything because she double paid on one deferred and the other one almost tried to close it out because she went online and paid them. But I saw your notes on her case file.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no reason for her to be logged on today because we've got her all set up.
Okay. Were you able to hear that, Ms. Gallegos?
Yes. So that means everything's taken care of, or?
Yes, ma'am, you are deferred and paperwork was mailed out to you.
Okay, yes, I did get that paperwork, and there was one that was requesting my signature
Yes.
and my insurance, and I sent that back.
Okay, when did you mail that? Well, without me pulling the cases, I don't have everything in front of me, and that one's filed right now.
What were the cases?
The insurance, and then the no driver's license.
Okay, so she got a driver's license and got insurance, and we deferred her, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Ms. Gallegos, the only conditions of your deferred is that you maintain your insurance for the full 6 months, and you also maintain your driver's license without letting it get suspended for any reason.
Mhm.
We will check at the end of the deferral period. I'm not sure whether we're going to have you Zoom again at the end of the 6 months, which would be around sometime at the end of June.
Mhm.
I'll look at your file and decide whether to have you Zoom in with us again. Okay.
Okay.
But other than that, you're good, and you can leave and go back doing whatever you do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Happy New Year to you, Ms. Gallegos.
Happy New Year. All right, bye.
Bye. Maria Andrea Slater. Okay, Ms. Slater, can you hear me? Ms. Slater, can you hear me? Ms. Slater, can you hear me? Ms. Slater, can you hear me?
Do you want me to bring somebody in, or you still want to wait?
No, we need to move on. We got 17 in the waiting room.
Okay.
James Solano. Mr. Solano, can you hear me, sir? You need to unmute yourself. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Solano, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Mr. Solano, you're charged with speeding 49 in a 30-mile zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
To the offense of speeding 49 and a 30, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
The fine in court cost is $229, or if you're eligible, you can take a defensive driving class and try to keep it off your record.
I don't think I'm eligible because I already took one in the past couple months, I think.
Okay, yep. Okay. So you just want to pay the citation?
Well, I was wondering if I could get another 30 days because I don't have the money right now.
Yeah, I can give you 30 days to get it paid, Mr. Solano.
Yes, sir. I'll probably have it earlier than that, but just in case, if I could get 30 days.
Yeah, I can give you 30 days without a problem. If you find at the end of 30 days you still don't have the funds,
Yes, sir.
you need to contact the court, and they'll set you up on some sort of payment plan. The only way things get more expensive for you is if you don't stay in touch with us,
Yes, sir.
and we don't want you to have a warrant or anything like that. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and you still on Bacall Way?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Solano, I'm going to have you talk to Z, one of our court clerks here, and you can give her your email address and phone number.
Yes, sir.
We need to reach out to you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you'll see a prompt on your screen here in just a second. It says join a breakout room. Once you see that, go ahead and hit that button, and you'll be talking to Z.
Yes, sir.
That's what we call her around here.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Hey, good luck to you, Mr. Solano. Slow down a little bit.
Yes, sir.
David Hercule, Hercule. Okay, Ms. Hercule, can you hear me, sir?
Hello?
Mr. Hercule, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm all right. Can you do video or just audio?
I think I can do video. Let me see. Give me a minute. Oh yeah. Yes,
There you
sir.
are.
How you doing? Yes, sir.
Right. How are you, Mr. Hercule?
I'm doing great. How you doing? I got a bad allergy. I'm sorry if you feel like my voice don't sounds good. My allergy been really bad.
Yeah, well, a lot of people suffering through this cedar season. Okay, Mr. Hercule, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes, sir.
Other right.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hercule, were cited for the offense of following too closely. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Pretty much, they charged me because I was the cops said I was too close to them. But like myself, I look at it as because I was going.
Hold on. Just need to make sure you understand what the charge was.
Yes,
To that
sir.
offense, Mr. Hercule, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Not really. Maybe you can explain it for me, please.
I sure will. Guilty means you're going to admit that you were following too closely, as the officer said. Not
Mhm.
guilty says, no, the officer's wrong. I was not following too closely. No contest means, well, Judge, I'm not going to tell you I did it, but I'm not going to tell you I didn't do it.
I think the last one, but I did like I don't do it, man, myself.
Okay. Well, you understand you can plead not guilty and have the officer come in, offer testimony, and you can offer testimony. I don't want to make you do anything you're not comfortable with.
Really? Oh my God, it's crazy. Can I try to explain it? What happened?
No, because if you want to explain it, I have to have the officer here too, and so that I hear both sides. It'd be just like if I just listened to the officer and didn't hear what your side was. That wouldn't be fair to the officer.
Okay.
You know, it wouldn't be fair to you. And if I just heard your side without hearing his side, that wouldn't be fair to the city. So,
All right.
you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, the fine and court cost is $200, or if you're eligible, sir, you can take a defensive driving class and try to keep it off of your record.
Yes, sir.
The court costs are $144. You have to pay for the class, which is somewhere between $25 and $35. And you have to pay $12 to get your driving history from DPS. We'll give you the websites you can do everything online. You can sit right there in your living room or bedroom or wherever you are and just chow down on some popcorn and watch the videos.
Yes, sir.
Is that would you like to do that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have $144 today?
Hold on 1 second. Let me grab my wallet.
Okay. Well, do you have a credit card?
Yes, sir.
Because that's the way we would take payment is with a credit card.
Yeah. Let me grab my credit card real quick.
Okay. Well, you're not going to give it to me. You're going to give it to a lady by the name of Z. She's one of the court clerks. And then you're also going to need to send us a copy of your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Okay.
So in just a minute, I'm going to have the court administrator send you to talk to Z in a breakout room. You're going to have a prompt come up on your screen. And when you see that, it says join. Go ahead and hit that prompt and you'll talk to Z.
Okay.
Lakeisha Collins. Okay, Ms. Collins, can you hear me? Ms. Collins, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, Ms. Collins. Good morning.
Good morning. I gotta walk away.
Hey, Ms. Collins, Can you hear? Okay, you can hear me. Now, do you have a driver's license yet?
When I went down to the DMV to go get my driver's license, they pulled up my record. They were saying that I was ineligible to get them because they said that my tickets was not paid off, which I know I paid them off. But then when I had called them, and it was like, well, that shouldn't be on there, so they had to. I had to wait 48 hours for them to take it off.
What tickets did you have?
Some tickets.
She had two other no DLs. She did a 30-day extension and she has not paid on those. So Nancy prepped them for warrants and that's why they went to Omni.
Okay.
Well,
No,
wait a minute, I don't think
their tickets in Austin.
Who's in Austin?
I had some tickets in Austin,
Oh,
and I paid them off. And then, as a matter of fact, they pulled up the wrong driver license number and try to put that one on me because I don't have no kids. So how you gonna give me some tickets with kids and I don't have a kid?
well, I don't know. I don't know what the tickets were for. You just had 3 no driver's license tickets with us.
Yeah, and then the tickets I had in Austin, I paid them off. I think those are the ones that they were talking about. I paid them off already. And that happened back in 2009, 2010.
I don't. Yeah. Well, we're showing that our tickets have not been paid, and apparently you've got some in another jurisdiction. So I guess the bottom line is you're not able to get a driver's license right now.
And then you told me to if I bring in the $30 on the 31st, which was what, New Year's Eve. I wasn't able to bring it in on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I had to work on both days.
Okay. I'm not sure what the $30 is for. Was it?
To make a payment plan.
Oh, okay. So you want to just make a payment plan on this citation?
Yeah.
Okay. Or do you want to make a payment today?
I would have to do it on Thursday.
Okay, I'm going to have you talk to Z. She's one of our court clerks, and she'll talk to you about a payment plan, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Collins, just make sure you get this one taken care of and clear up those other tickets, because that's what's keeping you kind of hamstringing you now as far as not being able to get your license.
if she hit the join button, but yet she missed a show cause hearing on December 15th for those 30-day extension.
Okay, yeah. Well, maybe Z can explain it to her. Okay, Noah Merchant. Hey, Mr. Merchant? Hey, Mr. Merchant, can you hear me, sir? Mr. Merchant, can you hear me? Mr. Merchant, can you hear me? You need to unmute.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can now. Okay.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Merchant, raise your right hand so I can swear you in, please.
All right.
So I'm going to swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I need for you to light somewhere. I'm getting dizzy following you around.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. I didn't hear you. I just, if you can stay still so I can. Okay, Mr. Merchant, you're charged with speeding 99 in a 65-mile zone. Also, no insurance, driving while license invalid, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Do you understand what you're charged with in each case?
Yes, sir, but I had a question on the driving without insurance. So I had insurance, but the officer told me that my driver's license wasn't valid. So he said that because of that, because my driver's license wasn't valid, the insurance didn't count, but I had full coverage insurance.
Well, if it's in your name, you can send that to us and I'll look at it. So
Okay.
you're pleading not guilty on the no insurance case?
Yes, sir.
Is that the first one statement? Okay, Mr. Merchant, I made some notes about that case.
Okay.
On the speeding violation, well, on all three cases, there are three pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those three pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
To the offense of speeding 99 and a 65, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Okay, I've entered a not guilty plea for you on the insurance, so you can send that in to us.
Yes, sir.
We can check it out. Okay, on the driving while license invalid case, Mr. Merchant, how do you plead on that case?
Guilty.
And on the drug paraphernalia case, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Is this your first drug-related offense?
Yes, sir.
Did you pass a drug test today?
Yes, sir.
Well, in that case, Mr. Merchant, I can consider probating you, try to give you the chance to keep it off of your record. But the deferral fees on that case, I think, are $335.
330. So I'd have to pay $335.
That's for a deferral, to try to keep it off your record.
Okay. Yeah,
Or
we
you
could
just-
do that.
Or you can just pay the fine of $285.
And is that just that one charge, or is that
Yes.
the whole?
No, that other amount's due. You'll owe $485 on the on the driving while license invalid, $304 on the speeding case.
Okay. Is there any way that I could put all of those together, or like maybe get on a payment plan or something?
Yeah, what I'll do, here's the deal, but I can't do a payment plan for the deferred on the drug paraphernalia case.
Okay.
Those fees need to be paid up front.
Okay.
Or if you don't care about that going on your record, that's, you can add that to your payment plan.
Yeah, I want to keep everything off my record if possible.
Well, the only one you have a chance to keep off your record is the drug paraphernalia, because you don't, nothing you can do with the speeding case or the DWLI.
All right.
Or do you want to try to keep the drug paraphernalia case off your record?
Yes, sir.
How long will you need to pay the $340 for the deferral?
I need about like a month at least. That's just the deferral? That's not the whole payment plan?
No, sir.
Okay.
The other two would be on a payment plan, and that would be the driving while license invalid and the speeding case.
Okay, right. All right. Yeah, so I'd need about a month for the deferral.
I'll reset you till February the 16th.
Okay.
And on that deferral, you also end up having to do some community service hours. But we'll talk about that once you pay your fees.
Okay.
Hey, Ms. Merchant, we're going to send you in to talk to our court clerk. We call her Z, and she'll give you the information for the payment plan and also the information. She'll get your email address and phone number.
Okay.
And try to give you some time to get these paid.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't be speeding, and especially without a driver's license.
Yes, sir. Doesn't make sense to do that. Won't happen again.
Yep, you sure brought attention to yourself that had you obeyed speeding laws, you would not have any of these on.
Right. Yeah. That's
All right.
understood.
All right, Mr. Merson.
All right, sir. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Don't log off, because we're going to.
Oh, don't log off?
No, sir, because you're going to go in and talk to Z.
Oh, okay.
You're going to see a prompt on your screen that says breakout room.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Ms. Dean, can you hear me? Ms. Dean, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Dean, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. Thank you. All right, Ms. Dean, can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Ms. Dean, you're charged with parking in a handicap zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
I understand the charges. I'm because I am. May I say something, please?
Well, let me finish, okay?
Okay, sir. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Then you can tell me what you want to tell me. But to that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Well, guilty means that I did an offense. Not guilty means that I did not do an offense, and no contest, I'm not sure.
No contest just means I'm not going to tell you I did it, but I'm not going to tell you I didn't do it.
No, I plead not guilty because I didn't do it.
Okay. Plead not guilty because what? I'm sorry. Now you can tell me what you want to.
Because the car belongs to my grandson. I actually bought it for him. I signed the papers and got it all registered and everything for him. He lives in those apartments over there. I don't live with him. He works in the evening, and I'm not sure what happened. He and his girlfriend lived in an apartment, and they have the sticker for the handicap sticker, and I'm not sure what happened with that, but I live in Universal City, so the car is in my name.
The car is in your name, but your son was driving it.
My grandson, that's right, sir.
Okay. Why does he have a handicap sticker?
Well, his girlfriend's mother is handicapped, so his girlfriend has the sticker. So they just had a baby, and they have been using the sticker over there.
Well,
so
he can't just move it from car to car. And if it's not him who's handicapped, it can't take her mother's sticker or placard.
Oh.
No, we can't do that.
Well, I see it be done all the time, but I understand totally what you're saying. Yes, sir.
It's only to be used by the person who has the actual handicap.
That's right. I understand that totally. Yes, sir. I understand.
But you're saying your son was driving the car.
It's my grandson's car.
Grandson. Well,
Yes,
apparently it's still showing as being registered to you.
Yes, it is. It is. But I bought it for him through, I have all the paperwork right here.
Okay. Well, yeah, you bought it for him.
But it makes me liable.
Well, unless he wants to step up and take responsibility for it, which he should.
Is he on the line? He said he was going to get on the call.
I have no idea. What's his name?
Marquise McDonald.
I do not see him on the call. I'll tell you what, I'm going to, Dean, I'm going to
get on the call.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you still in wait? He's still in waiting, but he's on his phone.
What's the last numbers of his phone number?
Last four of your numbers, son.
6617.
6617, sir.
Vicki, do you see that number down toward the bottom?
Yes, sir. Let me put him in there.
Yeah, let's bring him in.
Okay, they're gonna bring you in now, son.
Unmute yourself by pressing *6.
Okay, sir, can you identify yourself?
Marquise Anthony McDonald.
Okay, so your grandmother's telling me that the car is registered to her, but you were driving it and using your girlfriend's mother's placard?
Yes.
But you didn't have the placard displayed?
In the windshield. No, I did not. I got off late that night and totally forgot about it.
Okay. Well, but Mr. McDonald, you need to understand you can't use that placard. That's for use by your girlfriend's mother, not you and your girlfriend.
Well, that night, her mother was with us. It's just she wasn't riding with me at the moment. She was going to be with me the next morning. I was going to be taking her home, but I parked close just for her the next morning. I just forgot to put it up.
Well, y'all cannot use each other's placards to be able to park closer and just really kind of be lazy about it. How old are you, sir?
I'm 23.
Do you have any handicaps yourself?
I have a bunch of back problems that I have gone to the doctor for, but haven't really gotten diagnosed with it because the pain would go away. But it's like a slip
But
disc on my.
you have not secured a handicap placard, have you?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, Ms. Dean, I'm going to have you talk to Z in a minute. We will reissue the citation to your grandson if you'll give him the information. Give our court clerk the information.
What is the cost, sir?
Ma'am?
What is the cost? Is there a cost or is there when you say the citation, what do I have to do?
Well, hopefully nothing. It's your grandson's responsibility, not yours.
Right.
Okay, so what is there for me to do? Because I've talked to an officer of Live Oak. I've talked to my apartment people, and they said it's totally fine as long as I have the placard. And as long as, that the officer wasn't just patrolling through, somebody called and reported it.
Well, there was no placard being displayed, and it's not your placard anyway. And the state several years ago raised the minimum fine for parking in a handicap zone without a placard to $500. That's the minimum.
So I'm gonna have to pay $500.
$514.
Pretty much is what you're saying.
I probate you. That's the only way I can do it. But even then, it'd be $314. So
what did you just say? I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you just said.
What I just said?
Yes, sir.
The minimum fine established by the state of Texas is $514. That's $500 for the fine and $14 for court cost. If I probate him, I can reduce that to $314. So that would be the amount that he would pay, and he can't park in a handicap zone again, because if he gets another handicap ticket, I think it goes up to a minimum of $1,000.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, that.
So basically he needs to get his own. He needs to get his own for his back issues.
Well,
yes.
Just because he has back issues at 23 doesn't mean that he's entitled to a handicap placard. I don't know.
So even though this is private property, I still can't, because my apartment leasing manager told me if there was a problem, if I had to pay anything, to come in to have her talk to you guys.
Well, but that's not going to solve the issue, sir. It's the manager, whoever he or she is, cannot give you permission to break the law.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
So you just can't park in a handicap spot without a placard.
Yes, sir.
It has to be your placard, or the person whose placard it is has to with you in the vehicle.
Mm. Even though the mother was there in the apartment and he was going to take her back to Castroville the next day.
He was going to take her the next day, but there was no right for him to park in that spot overnight.
Without putting the placard up.
Right.
Okay, I understand.
So I'm going to flip you over to talk to Z.
Okay.
We'll get your grandson's information, reissue the citation to him, and then if he wants to still plead not guilty, then we can set it for trial, and counsel can come in and testify, and your grandson can bring any witnesses he wants to testify, and
sir, I feel that this is a learning experience for us both, because I've seen these placards used in many different ways and forms, but I've never had an opportunity to be in a court hearing to really understand the process. So I appreciate you telling and providing that information to us today. So the citation was issued to me. Yes, he's the owner of the car, but if you could prorate it and let me maintain that citation, because he's working. They just had a.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not your responsibility.
They have a new baby.
It's mine.
Yeah, they have a new baby.
No, it's fine. I will figure it out.
Okay. All right, son. All right.
because somebody wanted to call over here when I can go outside and report the car that's parked there right now just because they don't have a placard. But
That, the fact that other
that's
people
the
do
shit.
it
That's
doesn't make it okay for you to do it.
I was
Yeah,
the
so
first person to do it in the first place.
yes, yes. So we have to do what we have to do, Marquise.
Okay, whatever.
We learn from our experiences, okay?
And I wish I had better news
Yep.
for you. That's kind of the way the law is.
Yes, sir, we understand, and the law is what it is, so we will do what we need to do. So,
I'm gonna send you both in to talk to Z, one of the court
Okay.
clerks here, and she'll get Marquise's information, and we'll probably reissue, or I'm not gonna reissue. It's not my job to reissue citations. But we will.
so the reissuing of the citation means what, sir?
Means that we would.
That it's going to be in my name instead of yours.
Name.
Oh, okay, because I have the paperwork that the car is in my name,
I
so,
understand that, but you
That's
weren't.
fine.
okay, I wasn't driving it. Okay,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
understand. Okay, all right.
Okay,
You
so
have
y'all
a-
both- y'all
You
both
have a
stay on the
call,
line.
sir.
Ma'am?
I'm a nurse. I'm sorry, I'm a registered nurse, and I was listening to your cough, so are you okay?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm fine. Thank you.
All right, okay. All right then, okay.
Hey, well,
Thank
stay
you so
on-
much.
Stay on the line, and I'm gonna let you both talk to Z.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Ms.
Happy
Dean,
New Year.
Ms. Dean, if there's any paperwork you want to submit to us for consideration, Z will give you our email address,
Okay.
and you can send it to us, and we'll go from there.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Ms. Dean, take care of yourself, and God bless.
God bless you too, sir. You do the same, okay?
All right, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Don't hang up, though.
I won't. I'm waiting for Z.
Yeah, you're gonna have a button to push to join a breakout room.
It says join now.
There you go.
Did you need to see her, or is she good to just go ahead and take off?
I don't know what.
It's saying, but today was the last day for her to come in.
Just take her to the counter and have them swear her in. Okay. Hello, who's on the line, please?
Hi, good morning. This is Yes Marie Rivera.
Rivera?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you?
R-I-V as in Victor.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am, we got that. We just had to pull your case file. Okay, Ms.
Oh,
Rivera.
okay.
Excuse me. Are you going to tell me, I'm going to ask you some questions. Are you going to tell me the truth to the questions I ask you?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Rivera, you're charged with driving on the improved shoulder. Do you understand what the charge is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, to that offense, Ms. Rivera, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
I don't understand. I don't know what no contest means.
No contest.
No
Well,
contest.
Guilty, you're going to say, yes, I did it. Not guilty means, no, I didn't do it. No contest means, I'm not going to tell you I did it, but I'm not going to tell you I didn't do it.
Oh, I did that, but I have a very good reasoning for doing that, which I've never done anything against the law, but I even told the officer that day why I did it.
Hold on. So you're pleading not guilty? Because I
did drive up.
Okay, but Ms. Rivera, here's,
Uh,
I can't just listen to your
Okay, not
statements.
guilty.
Ma'am?
Not guilty.
Okay, do you want to have a trial with a judge or a jury?
Oh, it has to go through all that hassle. Oh, Jesus.
gonna-
Then I guess I'll do.
No, well,
Gee,
Ms. Rivera, if you'll let me finish. You plead not guilty, we have to set it for trial, either with a judge or a jury, but you'll first go into a pretrial meeting with the prosecutor, and the prosecutor can visit with you about the case, where I can't, because I'm the finder of fact. You know, I'm the one that decides.
Okay.
And so you can talk to the prosecutor about whatever reason you think justified your driving on the shoulder. Improved
and
shoulder.
how much would that cost me if
Well,
I do that?
Well, right now, it's not costing you anything because you pled not guilty. So,
Okay.
but if you are plead not guilty, do you want, if we have to go to trial, do you want to go have it tried by me or by a jury of 6 people?
You is fine.
Okay. We're going to set it on a pretrial docket. Like I said, you can talk to the prosecutor at that time and explain the facts. But understand, I can't hear your
Okay.
side of the story without having the officer present to hear his side. And, or just like if I just talked to the officer and didn't give you a chance to make a statement, that wouldn't be fair to you. So,
Okay.
Are you still on Oak Meadows?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and have you talk to Z, who's one of our court clerks, and she can give you the, or you can give her your email address and phone number so that we can email you the reset with the pretrial information.
We already have
Okay,
her
I also
email,
emailed.
phone number.
Ma'am, I'm sorry.
Nice, so we
I
already
also
have her
emailed yesterday.
phone number.
Okay, so we already have that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Ms. Rivera, then we will just send you a pretrial notice and just review that, and then you can talk to Cynthia, who's the prosecutor, when you come in for the pretrial setting.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Okay, you do the same, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sarila Pettit. Pettit. Okay, Ms. Pettit, can you hear me? Ms. Pettit, can you hear me?
This is still Ms. Rivera. Do I hang up or do I wait for Cynthia?
No, no, you'll talk to Cynthia at the pretrial hearing. So you can go ahead and hang up today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rivera. Ms. Pettit? Ms. Pettit? I'd see her, but she's talking to somebody else. Okay, Ms. Pettit? Ms. Pettit? Ms. Pettit? Okay, there you are. Okay, you need to unmute yourself, Ms. Pettit. Hey, Ms. Pettit, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Pettit, can you raise your right hand, please? Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You gonna tell me the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can put your hand down. Is that your mom there with you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ms. Pettit, you're charged with running a red light. Do you understand what the charge is?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, Ms. Pettit, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. You understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
To the offense of running a red light, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Not guilty.
Okay, do you want to have a trial with a judge or a jury?
For the, are we able for defense,
Can we request for defensive driving for my daughter? Is that able?
You can, but not with a not guilty plea. If she wants to plead either no contest or guilty, and she's eligible for defensive driving, she can do that. Once she pleads not guilty, that takes it out of the realm of defensive driving being a possibility.
Okay. What can she do, Judge, sir?
Well, she pled not guilty, and she can change her plea if she wants to, but she can, with a not guilty plea, she has to have a trial with either a judge, which would be me, or a jury, which would be 6 people chosen from a group of about 25 people. And those 6 people, would hear the evidence and determine whether, in their opinion, they think she ran the red light. If she wants to plead no contest or guilty, then assuming she's eligible for defensive driving, she'll be able to do that. So what do you want to do, Ms. Pettit? You still want to plead not guilty?
I'm trying to understand, sir. If she plead not guilty, we can't do the.
No, ma'am.
Oh, we can't do the.
No, because
defensive driving.
No, because she's going to go to trial on the case, and so there's no need for her to do.
Okay.
She'll either be found guilty or not guilty, and if she goes to trial and she loses, she'll just end up paying the fine.
Okay. How much is the fine, sir?
$230. It can actually go up to $334, but.
Okay. So, do we just go ahead and just pay the $230, sir?
Well, if you no, because if you want, you've pled right now. The only thing I've got is a not guilty plea. So there's nothing due right now. If she wants to plead no contest and take defensive driving, the court cost will be $144. Taking the class, which she can do online, between $25 and $30, and she also has to obtain a copy of her driving history. But if she wants to plead not guilty, that's fine. You know, that's her call.
So I'm trying to understand, sir. For her to be able to do the defensive driving, she has to put no contest?
No contest or guilty.
Okay.
Y'all want to talk about it a minute, and we'll bring you back in a second?
Will she be eligible, sir, to go ahead and do it for the defensive driving?
If she pleads no contest or guilty. You haven't taken the defensive driving class before, have you?
No, sir. No, sir.
You have a valid driver's license and proof of insurance, right?
I emailed you that, sir.
I just don't. I don't see it here, so.
It's under Raquel Pettit.
Well, we'll look for it. Edit. No, I've got the right file.
Oh, okay.
No, she's saying that she emailed it, but it came under her name instead of the defendant's name. So y'all want to talk about it?
I'm sorry, Judge. I know we've been getting emails, and when we look at them and they go to our junk mail, it says likely spam. We won't open them.
Okay, so what you would need to do, if you wanted to do the defensive driving, Ms. Pettit, you'll need to email that information to us again, and we will look for Raquel Pettit as the sender.
Yes.
But Ms. Pettit, Cirilla, is that what you want to do, or do you want to go to trial?
We'll do that, yes, sir.
Do which?
And the first one?
Defensive driving.
Defensive, yes.
You want to plead guilty or no contest?
Contest.
No contest.
Okay. You have the court cost of $144 today.
Yes.
Okay, if you're able to pay this today, Ms. Pettit, then you'll have 90 days to take and complete the class and turn in your paperwork. And your paperwork is going to be the completion certificate from whatever class you attend or watch online, and a copy of your driving history, which you have to obtain from the Department of Public Safety. We're going to send you a website so that you can do everything sitting on your living room couch right there. You can do everything online and just get everything turned in within 90 days.
Sir, so we need the copies of her driving records. Is that right?
That's what the state requires, but we're going to send you once payment's made and we get the driver's license and insurance, again, we'll send some paperwork, which is an order authorizing her to take defensive driving. So then after that, she'll have 90 days from that date to take and complete the class and turn in the paperwork. We give her both websites, one to take the class and one to obtain the driving history. Driving history costs her $12 to obtain that from the state.
Will that, sir, that'll be on the email?
Yes, ma'am. Well, it'll be on the order that we send out. Once we have your driver's license and proof of insurance and the fees of $144, then we'll send out paperwork to you and we'll send it to an email address so that she can get on it pretty quick and get the class taken. Okay.
Yes, sir. How do I pay the $144, sir?
It's just paid online, but I'm gonna have you talk to one of our clerks, Z, and she'll take your information. Okay. And also obtain your email address so that we can email the order to you. And then, okay. And if you have any questions after today, just call in. The ladies will be glad to help you. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we all take care of yourself. Just pet it, drive careful.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, in just a second, you're going to see a prompt on your screen that says, well, Galaxy S8. And we also have Galaxy S10e. So I'm not sure who Galaxy S8. Can you hear me?
I don't think they're there.
Galaxy S8. Let's bring somebody else in.
Okay.
Been really long.
Okay, where'd they go? We were looking at Lizard.
Okay. Lizardo. Mr. Lizardo, is that your last name, sir? Okay, you're muted. You're muted. If you can unmute, please.
Sorry, yes, sir.
Okay. So it's Jose Lizardo, right?
Yes, sir, correct.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Lizardo, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this case because it was issued at a time when there were extensions available.
Thank you.
For the governor. So if you can, you don't have to do anything. I'll just, have you gotten it fixed though?
Yes, sir. So that was the thing. I hadn't driven the car because I was going to sell it, and I've sold it since. So I don't have the car anymore. I got a new car.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lizardo, well, you can leave the meeting and dismiss that case.
Okay. Thank you so much, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Anthony Ray Garcia. Mr. Garcia, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Okay, Mr. Garcia, are you able to do video or just audio?
I'm trying to figure out how to do the video. Oh, here's my video.
Yeah, it probably doesn't really make that much difference.
There you go.
Okay, Mr. Garcia, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
And Mr. Garcia, you were placed on deferred disposition on this driving while license invalid case back on June the 11th. Since that date, has your license remained current without any suspensions?
Yes, sir.
And have you received any other citations anywhere?
I have not.
All right. Mr. Garcia, you're free to leave the meeting. I'll dismiss the case.
Thank you very much.
You have a good day, sir. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you as well. I don't have to do anything else, correct? That's
Unless you want to just come by here and drop, bag full of money here.
no. Okay. I'm good.
No.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, you take care of yourself, sir.
You too. Thank you.
Craig Randall.
How do you do this? There you go.
Hey, Mr. Randall, can you hear me? Mr. Randall, can you hear me? Mr. Randall, can you hear me? Okay, Mr. Randall, you need to unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
There you are. Okay. Hang on, we're pulling your file here. Do you have a hyphenated name, Mr. Randall?
Sir?
Do you have a hyphenated name?
No, it's just Craig Randall.
Okay. We're not finding your file right here. Let me have the court clerk check for it also.
Well, last time I was in court with you, I was trying to tell you I needed to the 13th. But when you said the 5th, you had clicked me over to the clerk so fast. And we went to talking about the other case that I forgot to tell her that I needed to the 15th of January. I mean, the 13th of January, because that when I get paid.
Okay, well, hang on. Let's see if we can find your cases in with the clerks as opposed to out here with the.
Yes, sir.
With the bailiff.
Yes, sir. I'll be on there in a minute. Wine. I'm gonna go outside and do this.
That'll be fine, sir. Vicky, are you finding anything? Vicky, are you finding anything on Mr. Randall or Nancy?
I'm looking for it right now, sir. I just don't know two I found that it is the ones that he's got set for trial on the 21st. I'm sorry.
What happened?
I'm still here, Mr. Randall.
Okay.
Okay, Vicky, what does he have set on the 21st? We don't have court on the 21st.
It's supposed to be my trial.
Yeah, well, I know, but we don't have court on the 21st. So I'm trying to figure it out too, Mr. Randall.
Well, this one here is for the 350.
This one is for his PDP. He's got 2 open containers set for the bench trial on the 21st.
But we don't have court on the 21st.
That's the bench trials we set, remember?
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so Mr. Randall, right now you're talking about the 350 for the deferral fees?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When do you think you can have those?
On the 13th of this month.
Okay. Vicky, let's go ahead and move Mr. Randall's payment due date to the 21st.
Okay, do I send it to that address or do I bring it in?
Well, we're going to have a Zoom hearing on your 2 not guilty pleas. So, are you able to make a credit card payment?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, well, let's wait till the 19th. I'm sorry, the
13th.
I'll give you to the 21st to pay that.
Okay.
All right, and then that way you'll only have to log on one time.
Okay.
We found it. It was right here stuck. It was right here. We found it. No.
All right, Mr. Randall, send you out a new notice to so you can Zoom with us on the 21st. Be prepared to pay the $350, and then we'll also have a hearing on those open container cases.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think you're free to leave the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Sir?
I said thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, sir. You have a good day.
You too.
Ms. McBroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, guess you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
I'm making some notes in another file, Ms. McBroom. Just hold on just a second.
Alrighty, no problem.
No, just go to Vicky. There's nothing doing that one. Well, yeah, she does. She needs to send out a new notice. Payment due on the 19th. Okay, Ms. McBroom, can you raise your right hand, please? Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Ms. McBroom, you're charged with parking in a handicap space without a placard. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
Okay, to that offense, Ms. McBroom, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, Your Honor. No contest.
And why are you parking in a handicap zone?
So I was visiting my friend at his new apartments, and I just parked there for a second to get the gate code. And no later than 30 seconds as I get into that spot, he happens to come through and notices that I have no placard or a license plate that has the handicap sign. And so since he noticed that, he issued me the ticket.
Okay. Yeah, you can't, even if you're just going to be there for a few minutes or a couple, 30 seconds, you still can't park there.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand that. That was my mistake.
Now, the state recently raised the minimum fine on that offense to $500 plus court cost of $14. If I probate you, though, I can reduce that a little bit. I reduce it to $314, and you'll be on deferred for a period of 120 days. That means you can't park in a handicap zone for 120 days.
Yes, sir.
Just for a few seconds.
Yes, sir. Anything would honestly help because since the COVID, I haven't been able to get hours like that. So a bigger payment would be kind of.
Okay. Are you able to pay the $314 today if I reduce it and place you on probation?
No, sir. I only have about like $150 in my account right now.
Okay. What do you do?
I work at HEB. Curbside.
Okay, Ms. McBroom, are you still on Cedar Trace?
Yes,
or
Your
is
Honor.
that Terrace? Is it Terrace?
Trace.
Trace. Okay, Ms. McBroom, I'm going to reset your case to February the 16th.
Okay.
And I'm going to flip you over to one of our court clerks. We call her Z, and she'll get your email information and phone number. And if you had the funds ahead of time before the 16th, you just call into the clerk. I've made notes here so that you can just pay the $314. You'll be on deferred for a period of 120 days. Stay out of the handicap spots.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in just a second, you're going to see a prompt that says join meeting or whatever says join waiting room or breakout room. And you can give Z your information and we'll try to keep this off your record.
Okay.
Although it's not a moving violation, but it is a state law violation.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. McBroom, do you have any questions?
No, sir, not at the moment.
Okay, well, don't hang up because you're going to talk to Z here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, the thing already popped up.
Okay. Okay. Well, you have a good day. Stay safe. No
You
handicap
too.
parking.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Halpin, Caden Halpin, Halpin. I don't even see him. Oh, there he is down there. Okay, Mr. Halpin, can you hear me? Or Miss Halpin. Mr. Halpin, can you hear me?
I don't think he's there.
Okay, well, let's try somebody else. You want to try Galaxy S8 again? No, who's this? Daniel Brooks. Okay, Miss Brooks, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Miss Brooks? Yeah, you need to unmute because I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this.
Well, I'm not either. We're all learning.
Okay.
Miss Brooks, we're pulling your file right now so where we can talk here. Okay, Ms. Brooks, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, all truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Just yes, I'll do.
Oh, yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Brooks, you're charged with the offense of driving while license invalid. Do you understand what the charge is?
I do, but even the day that I received it, I didn't know that my license was invalid. I had an SR22, my license. I had just changed. I'm sorry.
Hold on, I got to back up a little bit. So you understand what the charge is?
Yes.
To that offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I don't really know what no contest means.
No contest means I'm not going to tell you that I did it, but I'm not going to tell you I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Well, no contest.
Do you have your license now?
Yes, sir. It's
okay. Don't put it up on the screen because this is being broadcast all over the world.
Oh, sorry. Didn't know.
Okay. Well, since you have your license now, Ms. Brooks, I can consider probating you on the case, try to keep it off of your record.
Okay.
There's still fees that have to be paid though, $345.
Okay.
Which is $100 less than what the fine is. Are you able to pay that today?
No, but I can work on being able to pay it. I don't currently have an income, but I could try to figure that out.
Okay, I'm going to reset you till February the 16th.
Okay.
Yeah, Ms. Brooks, I'm reset you till February the 16th. If you had the funds ahead of time, you can call the court clerks and talk to them. Or since you're here in Live Oak, you can come in. It's just up to you.
Okay.
I'm going to have you talk to one of our court clerks called Z, and you can give her your email address, and also we need to get a copy of your driver's license that you've got now and proof of insurance.
Okay.
So, and then we will send you an order that says the case has been reset to the 16th. But again, if you can pay it prior to that, just call in here. Whatever you do though, don't go online and just pay it because it'll go in as a conviction. So you need to call. You need to call the court and make your payments through the clerk's office.
Okay.
Ready for me to move her?
Yes. Okay, Ms. Brooks, you have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, phone number ending in 683. Can you hear me? Hello, who's on the line, please?
Hello?
Hello, can you give me your name, please?
Roxana Hernandez.
Roxana Hernandez. Okay, Ms. Hernandez. Okay, Ms. Hernandez, have you been able to get your registration now?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss it because it was in, the citation should not have been issued because it's your time to, get the registration completed. That was extended by the governor's order.
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you very much.
What about your business?
Alrighty, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Hey, Corbin's Galaxy. Can you hear me? Corbin's Galaxy, can you hear me? Okay, Corbin's Galaxy 21, can you hear me? 821.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir, I can. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry, I was trying to figure this thing out.
Yeah, well, we all are. We're all trying to figure it out. Can you give me your full name so we can pull your file?
Corbin Cassidy Robertson.
Thank you. Mr. Robertson.
Yes, sir.
You have 3 cases pending. You gonna tell me the truth to the questions I ask you?
Of course, sir.
Robertson, you're charged with unnecessary noise, violation, driving while license invalid, and failure to maintain financial responsibility.
Yes,
You
sir.
understand what you're charged with in each case?
Yes, sir, I do.
To the failure to maintain financial responsibility or no insurance ticket, how do you plead? Guilty? Not guilty in a contest?
Not guilty. I just didn't have the card with me, but it does have insurance on it.
Okay. So you'll be able to send us that card, send us a copy of it?
Yes, sir, I will.
And we'll check it out. When we get off this call, I'm going to send you over to Z, one of our court clerks, and she'll give you the email address so that you can email us a copy of that insurance card.
Okay.
On the driving while license invalid case, how do you plead?
I'm guilty on that one.
And to the
Haven't had it
unnecessary, to the unnecessary noise violation, how do you plead?
Not guilty. That's the two ladies I live next to are widowed and they don't have anything better to do.
Okay, hold
Harass
on.
me every time I walk out my driveway. They do this.
Ms. Robertson, hold on. On the not guilty plea, do you want to have a trial with a judge or a jury?
A judge, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. We'll set you up for a pretrial hearing on that one, and you talk to the prosecutor about it. You can talk to her about the facts. You can't tell me the facts because you pled not guilty, and I have to have both you and the officer who issued the citation present or available for a Zoom hearing. So the prosecutor will talk with you about the case.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to send us the insurance. And are you still on East Salem Street in LaGrange?
No, sir. I just haven't changed or got my driver's license renewed yet. But
Okay.
I'm on 7506 John Quills.
Hold on, Mr. Robertson. We're broadcasting to the world, so I don't think you want to get
The
mailed.
world.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. So people that want to listen in can hear what goes on.
Oh, no.
So I didn't want you to give out your full.
Well, I wasn't aware of that.
Well, we're a court of record, and so all the proceedings have to be recorded. And it's an open court, so anybody that wants to listen in can do so.
All righty.
When I put you over in a breakout room with Z, you can give her your current address, email address, and phone number.
Okay.
And then she can give you our contact information so you can send in your insurance information.
Okay. That'll work.
So on the driving while license invalid case, Mr. Robertson, have you gotten your license?
Sorry, Judge. I clicked on them real quick. I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
Galaxy S8 now. Okay, Galaxy S8, can you hear me? Galaxy S8, can you hear me? Galaxy S8.
Do you want me to try the other two?
Well, where'd she go? She was up.
I don't know. It looks like she totally got disconnected.
The joys of Zoom hearings. Hang on just a second, Vicki. My wife is Yeah, but we didn't finish it up. Well, here, because the fine and court costs, you just need to tell him he's got 30 days to pay the 485 on the DWLI. And we need to talk to the officers. It's about the third one where they say if you don't have a driver's license, then you don't have insurance, because that's not the case. If it's their insurance and the insurance company was stupid enough to write the ticket, write the policy, then that's. We got Caden Halpin. Well, I've got that one, I think. Yeah, I've got him, but he dropped off.
Okay.
And then I still got Galaxy S8 who's up here, and then Maria Slater.
Would you like me to try Maria Slater? She's from first thing this morning.
Yeah, let's get her. Let's get her up.
You have her call up there, Judge?
I think so. It's possible I do. Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. She's got 2 cases. Okay, Ms. Slater, can you hear me? Ms. Slater, can you hear me?
And she may be gone also.
Caden Halpin never checked back in. Galaxy S10e. Looks like Maria Slater's still there. She just.
And I'm not seeing the mic. I'm not seeing anything on her.
Well, there's Caden Halpin again.
Well, no, I thought I'd see if he was still there.
Oh, there he is. I got him. Mr. Halpin, can you unmute yourself, please? What do you need, Z? Mr. Halpin, can you hear me? Yeah, I can't hear you. You're muted.
Hello?
Hello, now I can hear you, Mr. Halpin.
Oh, finally. Okay. I was getting worried for a second. Sorry about that.
All right, Mr. Halpin, we're all learning. Raise your right hand for me, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Halpin, you charged with speeding 51 in a 30-mile zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
Okay, to that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. You understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
And to the offense of speeding 51 in a 30, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, Mr. Halpin, Fine and court cost is $239, or if you're eligible, you can take a defensive driving class, try to keep it off of your record.
I can pay the $239.
You just want to pay it? You don't want to do defensive driving?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You understand that'll be on your record, though? You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Were you able to pay that today then, the $239?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In just a second, you can go talk to one of our other court clerks, and she'll take your credit card payment information to pay the fees.
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you.
How long were you on hold? Or when did you try to log in?
So I got in at 11, and then the call got picked up earlier, but my mic wasn't working. So then it got ended, and I had to wait a little bit, but it wasn't too long. It was like 20 minutes after the first 45.
All right. Okay, you're going to see a prompt on your screen to enter a breakout room.
Okay, and then I just join it?
Yeah, join that meeting and you talk to Z and give her your payment information.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Stay safe. Okay, Vicky, I guess we better break for lunch. Or maybe not. Galaxy S8. Galaxy S8. Can you hear me? Reminds me of that TV show long ago, Car 54, Where Are You?
Car 54.
Do you remember that series?
I remember people talking about it. I never saw it.
Yeah, Car 54, Where Are You? Some of these people, where are you?
So I guess she got disconnected or she hung up or something.
So we got three that didn't get in: Slater, Galaxy S8, and another Galaxy somewhere. So, okay, well, let's eat. Everybody needs to eat. I got a headache. I'm not eating.